Are you ever nervous when you enter the U.S.? Are you fearful of what the immigration officer will ask you? What if she denies you entry? Yes, entering the U.S. can be very nerve-wracking, but today we're going to give you the tools to make that entry successful every time. Welcome everyone to the Ray Law International channel. I'm Anthony Ray. Ready? Great. Let's breeze through immigration inspection. Immigration intent is essentially the assumption that any foreign national that enters the U.S. wants to live here. If you're applying for a short-term, non-immigrant visa, you need to prove that you don't want to stay in the U.S. When you apply for a non-immigrant visa, the USCIS will look for indicators that you do have an immigrant intent. So be careful, as they will look at your family members in the U.S., previous immigration petitions, or the fact that you spend more time in the U.S. than in your own home country. You want to prove that you have ties to your home country. This can be shown by home ownership, a long-term lease, employment, close family members in your country, or other community ties. One quirk in the U.S. immigration system is that even after your visa interview at a consulate, getting the visa doesn't guarantee entry into the U.S. Once you arrive in the U.S., you may have to answer questions from a CBP officer. While this is generally a quick conversation, I recommend that you bring proof of your ties to your home country as a precaution. This can include proof of employment, a deed to your home, or a return ticket, just to name a few. If the consulate denies your visa on the basis of immigrant intent, you don't have an avenue for appeal. You'll have to find another way or qualify for a different visa category. Now, let's say your visa was approved. You arrive in the U.S., and while in the country, circumstances change. For example, you enter the United States on a student visa, meet a fellow student who's an American citizen, and want to marry. This is allowed as long as you can prove that you didn't have an immigrant intent at the time you entered the U.S. In general, if you change your intent within the 90 days of arriving in the U.S., the USCIS may presume permanently remaining in the country was your plan all along. If you do have a change of heart, be prepared to give concrete reasons for how and why your plans changed. If you're either planning to visit the U.S. on a non-immigrant visa or once in the U.S. want to adjust your status or get a green card, contact us today. Now, more than ever, it is important that you have an immigration attorney involved in your immigration case. Get the Ray Law advantage. Get the information and knowledge you need to have peace of mind. Stay updated on immigration matters by subscribe now to our channel and sharing these videos with your friends and everyone you know. Thank you for the privilege of your time. We'll see you next time.